Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding Gear Games. Build of the Week is a weekly video series that showcases interesting character builds created by Path of Exile community members. This week's build is a Scion that combines the new Lightning Tendrils skill with Herald of Thunder to rapidly shock enemies, kill them, and automatically cull anything nearby. It accomplishes this by using Ice Spear to build power charges and freeze faraway enemies, before moving in and using its increased critical strike chance to deal large amounts of lightning damage. Its critical hits apply the shocked status effect, which increases damage taken and triggers Herald of Thunder, dealing with the survivors. Lightning Tendrils is the build's main damage dealing skill and is supported by lightning penetration, faster casting, spell echo, added lightning damage, and increased critical damage. For tough bosses, spell echo can be swapped out for concentrated effects. This not only improves damage output, but reduces the amount of time the character spends standing in one place and casting. Herald of Thunder adds additional lightning damage to the character's spells, and triggers a series of lightning strikes on nearby foes when a shocked enemy is killed. The strikes have been supported to cull foes on low life and to blind any survivors. This minimizes incoming damage, which helps the character to survive in melee range. Ice Spear is socketed into Doyani's Catalyst, which grants elemental proliferation to its freezing effects. It's also linked to Power Charge on crits, so that the build doesn't need to rely on the Assassin's Mark curse for power charges. The Cloak of Defiance unique armor is important to this build, as its Mind Over Matter synergizes well with the Eldritch Battery keystone. It provides both damage mitigation and a significant amount of additional mana to fuel the character's skills. The build's other items focus on life, resistances, critical strike chance, and mana. Both the Doyani's Invitation Belt and Doyani's Catalyst offer forms of elemental life leech, which helps improve survivability. The character's passive skill tree focuses on allocating life, mana, critical strike chance, and lightning damage. It also takes advantage of the elemental damage in the Shadow's starting area and the spell damage in the Witch's starting area. Lightning Tendrils is an area of effect skill, so the Blast Radius notable passive skill has been allocated to improve both its range and its damage. The build also allocates several cast speed nodes, improving its damage output and also lowering the amount of time spent stationary while casting. This character uses recent skills in interesting ways, and manages to do a lot of damage even though its Lightning Tendrils gem has no quality and isn't maximum level yet. Because the character is often within melee range of its enemies, it benefits a lot from multiple defensive layers. Being able to disable monsters without switching skills is also very useful. While the build creator has managed to kill Atzeri, such a feat may be more challenging in hardcore leagues. Despite its defensive options, playing this build requires a lot of repositioning in order to prevent enemies taking advantage of its vulnerabilities while attacking. If you'd like to submit a build for next week's episode, just post a build guide in the class forums on pathofexile.com. Thanks for watching and see you next time.